Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome, everyone, to the deep dive. This is where we really get into fascinating topics to bring you the core insights. And today I was going through our source material, Echoes of Bihar, and honestly, I was just blown away by the sheer scale of its significance. I mean, we're talking about a land that has genuinely shaped civilizations, birthed some incredible minds, and, it still pulses with this timeless energy.
Absolutely. And our mission today for this deep dive is really just that, to pull out the most vital nuggets of knowledge, the key insights from Echoes of Bihar. Bihar. We want to help you understand why this place, Bihar, is so profoundly important, not just for India, but really for the world. We'll look at its incredible history, its really vibrant culture, and the legacy that still endures today. Think of it as a shortcut, really, to getting informed about a truly remarkable region.
Yeah, a shortcut sounds good because, like I said, reading through Echoes of Bihar, the depth of history is almost overwhelming. It almost feels like history itself kind of started right there, doesn't it? What's the sort of the earliest, most foundational historical piece we should pull out from this source?
It really does feel that way sometimes. And what's so compelling of the source material is how ancient empires didn't just, exist there. They rose to power. They fundamentally shifted history. We're talking about the mighty Mauryas. They forged one of ancient India's very first great unified empires. Think about that. And then the intellectual powerhouses, the Guptas. Their era saw these huge leaps in science, math, the arts, and right at the center of it all was Pataliputra. That's modern-day Patna. That city was once the capital of India's own golden age. Quite something.
That really is incredible. Unified empires, a golden age of intellect. Wow. But the echoes, the history, it goes even deeper than political power, right? The source talks about spiritual significance. How did Bihar become this crucible for global spiritual movements? What was it about that place?
That's a really sharp question.
Yeah.
Because yes, if history had a heartbeat, you could definitely hear it loudest in Bodh Gaya. That's the exact spot where Siddhartha became the Buddha, under the Bodhi tree. And this wasn't just a personal awakening. It kicked off a whole philosophical movement, challenging norms, spreading ideas about peace, about enlightenment. Its principles spread right across Asia, influencing things for centuries. Echoes of Bihar makes it crystal clear. This isn't just another state on the map. It's literally the birthplace of peace, of knowledge. Even revolution and thought, it played this foundational role.
It's amazing to think about how deep those roots go. So, okay, how does that ancient past connect to the Bihar of today? How does it show up in the people, the traditions?
Well, that's where the story really comes alive, I think. Take Chhath Puja, for example. The source describes it beautifully. It's presented as more than just a festival, It's light, water, devotion, all coming together. You actually see rivers turning into these sacred grounds, millions of people together in prayer. It shows this incredibly deep connection between the people, their faith, and the natural world around them. It's a living tradition, linking past and present.
And you mentioned vibrant culture. Does that come through in the languages too? Does Echoes of Bihar highlight any particular linguistic traditions?
Oh, absolutely. The linguistic diversity is really striking. It's like a whole chorus of voices. You've got Mathili, Bhojpuri, Magahi, and each one isn't just a language. They carry stories, songs, centuries of wisdom. It's a really rich oral tradition preserved right there in the way people speak.
And beyond the spoken word, the visual arts must tell a story too. I'm thinking specifically, the source mentions Madhubani art. What makes that so unique, so globally recognized?
Madhubani is fascinating. What's really cool about it, according to the source, is its journey. I mean, it started in the huts of the Mithila region, very local, but now it's celebrated all over the world. It has this really distinctive style, geometric patterns, super vibrant colors, and the themes often draw on ancient myths, epics. So it's more than just paintings. It's like a living archive, translating oral traditions into a visual language. Heritage on canvas, you could say, a living museum.
Okay. Shifting from culture to something more concrete, maybe. The landmarks.
The source suggests that traveling in Bihar is like walking through living history. What specific places does Echoes of Bihar point to that really capture this feeling of a living legacy? It's exactly living legacy. It's a good way to put it. Well, there's the Mahabodhi Temple in Bodh Gaya, obviously, a true beacon for spiritual seekers worldwide. Then you have the ruins of Nalanda. Just imagine, this is where the brightest minds of the ancient world once gathered, one of the world's first great universities, shaping thought for centuries. There's also the calm reverence you feel at Patna Sahib. That's where Guru Gobind Singh was born, hugely significant for Sikhs. And then, for something completely different, the source mentions the wild serenity of Valmiki National Park. Nature writing its own poetry, a real contrast.
So it's not just one type of history, is it? It's spiritual sites, intellectual centers, places important to different faiths. Even nature itself holds part of the legacy.
Precisely. It's multifaceted. And if you connect all these dots, what Echoes of Bihar really seems to show is a land that's, well, it's weathered storms, periods of silence even, but it's never truly lost its voice. It kind of teaches us a powerful lesson, I think, that greatness isn't always loud or flashy. Sometimes it grows quietly.
Yeah.
Like the Kodhi tree, right? Its roots run deep, and its shade eventually touches the whole world.
That's a powerful image. From ancient teachings to, well, maybe future dreams, Bihar really does stand tall. A state defined not just by borders, but by its brilliance, its resilience, its enduring spirit. So as we wrap up today's deep dive, maybe just hold on to this thought from the source. The story of India simply cannot be told without Bihar.
And perhaps neither can the wider human story of resilience, of courage, and of hope. Its quiet strength really has profoundly shaped global history, and it continues to inspire.
So here's something to think about as you go about your day. What other places, or maybe even ideas, might hold that same kind of unspoken greatness? Quietly shaping the world around us, just waiting for us to listen for their echoes.